Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848 and welcome back to Vane. Look at this beautiful, beautiful snow. You know, someone was mentioning in the comment section, it'd be cool if we made like, you know, tracks in the snow. When they made the comment, they actually said, listen, I know it's early access, not complaining or anything, but adding tracks in the snow would be really, really fun for immersion. As you notice right now, it is the middle of November. I did take another 2-week hiatus, just kind of, I played some pool. I, played my video games. Actually, all my arcade games are upstairs, except for the handheld, which is down here. I just kind of relaxed, right? I did eat 14 pumpkins, and I just kind of relaxed for 2 weeks. We're back at it now, though, and it's going to be December soon, which is really, really cool. I am hungry and thirsty, though, so let's go ahead and get some food and some drink. I'm going to have to do some cooking at some point. I might do some cooking today. I might not. I mean, I'm definitely gonna do some cooking. Whether I show it on camera or not, I don't know. I think at this point, most people don't really care about watching cooking. But I do think I have a good cooking setup. I have a good, setup. I have a good strategy while cooking that I think would help some people. Basically, I set a timer in real life. If I'm gonna cook something like, pumpkins, they take 50 seconds. I set my timer for 40 seconds. I play the game when the timer goes off. I come over here, I grab the pumpkins, and I continue along that way. In a future season, when I'm not living here, I'm gonna miss having 3 stoves. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. That is going to be, that's gonna be pretty rough on me. Pretty rough. All right, first thing I want to do today is I do want to check my vehicle. I did have a completely destroyed chassis as well as some oil issues. Now, I did look at the oil off camera, and my oil is 100% clean. Now, when I was adding oil to this, it became dirty, and now it's clean. So I'm not really sure why. I don't know why it became dirty in the first place. Honestly, it might have just been like a graphical glitch. Maybe it never was dirty, and it just said it was. I don't really know. Let's go ahead and uninstall this chassis right here. We're also going to take out the piston, exhaust, and spark plugs. And car brake assembly. All right. I always forget to drive my vehicle over to the parts bay. Every freaking time I work with this vehicle, I take everything out, and then it won't run. I guess I could put stuff back in if I really cared, but I don't. Well, I do care, but it's too late now. All right, car. So we're looking for chassis, car brake assembly. Chassis? Where are my chassis going? I'm not destroying them, am I? I gotta stop destroying them. I mean, I technically only need 1 chassis, and I could always get more pretty easily, but still. We're going to repair these, though. Car brake assembly. Car brake assembly right here. Ass. We need some ass. Car brake assembly. And what else did I just take out of that thing? No, I'm not going to remember. All right, pistons, spark plugs. Spark plugs. Put those back in there. Piston assembly. Engine, piston assembly. Is it here? I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, it was right here. And I went ahead and got all the other things I needed. The only thing that's going to have to be repaired, whoops. The only thing that's going to have to be repaired is the chassis. And I've got some aluminum ingots right here. And the chassis parts. There we go. Oh, we need heavy bolts and springs. Springs and heavy bolts. Wait. Did I pick up the heavy bolts? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Repair. So now what we do is we put all those things back down. I gotta remember to put down the proper things so they're always over here when I need them. The springs, and we also have the aluminum ingots. Yeah, we only got 5 of those left. Let's go grab some more aluminum ingots so we have them next time we need to repair something. Because I drive like such a maniac, I really need to repair my vehicle quite a bit, unfortunately. We're going to bring a lot of them over here. And I could always cook up more aluminum. Aluminum's really... I've got a lot of aluminum. Like, it would be advantageous for me to cook some more aluminum just to make room for more aluminum. So, and when I say cook aluminum, I mean cook aluminum scrap. Right there. Okay, that's looking good. Everything's looking good. Let's go put this stuff back in the vehicle. See if there's anything else we need. And right here, so we got the chassis parts. We got the piston Brake piston. Exhaust. Spark plugs. And car brake assembly. Okay. Vehicle's looking good. What's next on my to-do list? All right, we're going to close windows. Here's the thing. I wrote this down. I want to talk to you guys about this. I'm going to close windows. I'm going to turn on the heaters. But see, the thing is, it's 47 degrees inside, even though it's like, what, 30 outside? I guess that, 28 outside. See, I feel like if it's 28 degrees outside and I had all my windows open, it would be 28 degrees in here. But it's always 47 degrees in here. Now, here's the thing. I can survive in here no problem because I'm wearing a puffer coat as well as, I guess just a puffer coat. Here's the thing. Do you think it would be a better game if we were forced to remove jackets and heavy clothing inside for comfort? That would add immersion. Or do you think it would just be too much and be kind of annoying? Like, let's say you come into your house, and if you have your jacket on, you start overheating. I mean, 7 Days to Die kind of did this for a while. Some other games do this as well. You start overheating, and you have to take your jacket off. I think that would be pretty cool. I'm going to be honest, guys. Maybe I would change my mind after having to deal with it for a while. But I think a jacket rack or a coat rack or something would be pretty cool to come inside and have to hang up your jacket. Like, forced to, or you're going to overheat. All right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But who knows? Maybe it would just be annoying. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to close all my windows for, for the immersion factor, I guess you can call it. The immersive thing of it all. I don't know. However you want to call it. I'm going to close these windows because it would make the game more immersive. It's like 28 degrees. I feel like if the windows are open, the outside temperature should match, the inside temperature should match the outside temperature. And maybe they will do that at some point. But yeah, I feel like in the middle of winter when it's 28 degrees out, you should have to close your windows and stuff. You don't have to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just to, because I feel like you should have to. Is there a window in here? Is there glass? Yeah, there's glass. Okay. I gotta build something there at some point. All right, I think we're pretty good. I don't know if there's any other No, what the heck is this? Oh, it's a target. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that right now, but it's like a shooting target. So, all right, everything inside is now closed. Let's go ahead and turn on the heaters. And there we go, 74. See, I feel like if it's 74 inside your base, you should have to take off your jacket. And maybe I will. I don't know. Let's see. 47, 58, 58, 69. You have to get really close to this, huh? I thought there was another one around here. No, I think I only have 2 in here. Yeah, these things are not gonna heat up a building this big. Again, I feel like it should be, if it's 28 outside, it should be 28 inside. You close the windows, maybe it goes up to like 35. You put the heaters in there, maybe, even if you're far away from the heater, it should still heat you up some. Like if it's like 45 in here, maybe with the heaters, it should get up to 55. Or, depending on where you are. Because yeah, I guess it's a big wide open space. It would be hard for these heaters to heat everywhere. It's something to think about. Anyway, what's next on the old agenda? By the way, I heard these don't run out of kerosene, which is good to know. We'll keep an eye on them and see. All right, we need to build the game room. Okay, so I want to build a game room. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. I need to get more arcade machines. It's kind of annoying, though, because there's only one kind of arcade machine, which is kind of a little bit of a bummer. But whatever, we'll put them everywhere. And even though it's the same arcade machine, I'll just pretend they're not. We need to turn this on. These windows should be closed. Yeah, everything upstairs, I think, was already closed. So what we're going to do now is we are going to destroy. And there's a lot of stuff in these things. I don't need a kitchen up here because I have all my kitchen stuff downstairs. So I do have a lot of stuff up here, though, but that's okay. Yeah, it's gonna be really tough, man. Like learning to work with one stove next season, because I probably will not be building a place with a second stove. So just destroy these, get them out of the way. I don't think you can use the camping grill for any reason, but I'm just gonna put it over here and kind of hold on to it for now. I'm getting some lag here. Oh boy. All right, destroy. A lot of stuff in there. And I have over encumbered AF. A lot of food. Oh yeah, look at fabric softeners, everything like that. Soda cans. Let's see what the heaviest stuff on me is, though. God, I think there's something really heavy on me. Yeah, the wood planks and everything. Okay, I gotta put all this stuff downstairs. Okay, everything is nice and organized, so let's come up here and destroy anything else that needs to be destroyed, like this stuff right here. There we go. Grab that. Grab that. Oh, crap, those are like... those are multiple bedrooms. I'm gonna have to figure out which one's which. I shouldn't have picked those up. I should have destroyed them. I'll deal with it later. For now, I will just lock all of these keys in here. And I'll kind of go through those later. They don't weigh that much. I prefer not to carry keys around I don't need, because even though they don't weigh that much, they weigh enough to bother me. But, dude, destroy. Don't move. My goodness. Stuff in there. What's that? Steel wall panel? I don't know what that is. Is it something from downstairs? I can't destroy that. Let's get rid of the floor mat. Alright, I'm gonna save the game. Then I'm gonna destroy that thing on the floor. I don't know what that is. I feel like it's coming up through the... Where would that... Hold on. What would that be? It's coming... It looks like it's coming up through the... Through the ceiling on this side. Steel wall panel. Oh, is it this? It's this, isn't it? Yep. Okay, you know what? I want to keep that. It's like a splash guard or whatever you have in your kitchen. 47 degrees, 31 degrees outside. Okay, so it's staying cold, which is nice. I appreciate that. You know what? I'll keep one refrigerator in here for, like, drinks and stuff. Wait, do I have stuff in there? Oh, okay. Should have emptied that. Yeah, I'm going to keep the refrigerator in there for, like, drinks. I'll move sodas and stuff up here for the arcade. I'll also leave the trash right there. Actually, I kind of want to cover that up. Let's cover it up with an arcade machine. So we'll put this right... Now, you know what? You don't put anything in the corner like that. You put it like this. And then you take this one. And you can cover up the... Oh, I'm hot. Oh, so you can get hot. Okay. So maybe I am going to have to take off the jacket. That's nice. Okay. Put that right there. I'm going to remove my jacket. Jackets. Buffer coat. Take off. There you go. And then what we'll do is we'll move this out a little bit more. Right about there. Oh, darn it. Oops. Come on. Okay. You know what? I don't like the catty corner thing, so I'm not going to use it. Let's just put this just like so. Yeah, I don't like the catty corner thing. Got enough room in here. We don't have like a ton of arcade machines, so this should be good enough. But I do want that pipe to be covered up. Put that right there to get it out of the way. Man, I'm still hot. What the heck? Well, I am standing right next to this kerosene heater. I guess I could turn it off. Okay. Let's just put this one right here. Let's turn that off. And then we're going to move this one over a little bit. I wonder what game this would be. If it's like... Let's say it's based on an actual arcade game. What space? It's like Super Void. It looks almost like you know, like I can't remember the name of the game. Galaga type thing, but I don't know why it would have two buttons. I wonder if this is based off a real arcade machine, if it's just like random. They just kind of put whatever. All right, that looks good to me. We're going to move this. Don't know where. I guess I'll just put it right there for now. And let's go grab the pool table. The pool table is going to be the centerpiece of this whole thing. I am looking at pool tables for my house. I'm going to go with a 7-foot pool table. I just have to make a decision. Because my wife wants a downstairs bedroom for when we have visitors. But we never have... You know what? I'm not going to mess it. I'm just going to build another one. I'm not going to reload. It's not worth it. The thing's too cheap to bother reloading. And I actually have everything I need for it anyway. Yeah, so she wants like a downstairs bedroom for people who might visit. We never have anyone visit. I don't see us ever having anyone visit. And the idea of like having a an empty, you know what? Let's put it about right here. The idea of having an empty room that's not being used when I could have a pool table down there, it just doesn't sit right with me. So that should be okay. That should be okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna move it over to the other side. Because we do need more room for the, you know, for the pool cues when you have a pool table. So I'm gonna put this back here a little bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then, actually, looks okay. We might want to just move it over to the right a tad. Dude, did I just destroy it again? What the hell is wrong with me? Thank goodness it's cheap. Okay. Oh, maybe it would be better like that. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like it better like that. We'll put it like right about here. How's that? Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. It's not perfect, but although I think you want more space on the other ends. Wait, I can't move it because I have to search it. That's why. No, look, I can't. I actually can't move it. That's why I've been destroying it. Why can't I move it? I'm gonna build another one. Well, that makes me feel better now. So I didn't really screw it up. It's just the way it is. All right, we do lose some, you know, some resources every time we destroy it and rebuild it. I don't like it the way it was right there. So we're gonna put it back to the long ways, and I think that's gonna be now. Will this ever be a problem? Like, why do you have to make it so there's room for pool cues when, like, you know, then that's not really a thing. I don't know. I just because I like it. I like doing it. I like playing like that. So. Go ahead and we're going to build this one more time. And we will build it like so. We're down here. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. And we do have the... Is it Q? No. Stick? Hold on. Oh, it's a weapon, that's why. Okay. Place. Kind of like to lean this up against the wall, but it's not going to work like that. So I guess right there is pretty good. I just got to find some pool balls when I'm out and about. I don't know where to find them though, you know? Yeah, I really have no idea where to find them. I know I found them in the past, but I couldn't break them down and I didn't think I ever use them. So I just didn't take them with me. But I don't remember where they were. All right, let's go ahead and lock this up. 848. Okay. We built the game room. How's the game room? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I might not actually bring any more arcade machines back. I might just keep it the way I have it. And maybe we'll put this like over here. That should be enough. Maybe like right about there. And let's bring some sodas up for the fridge. And then that's it for the base. At this point, we're going to go out and about and go do some looting. But let's bring some sodas up first. Some energy drinks and some soda and what else? Some soda bottles, and then we'll bring up some beers. No hard liquor, just regular beers. There we go. And then we'll have a nice little game room up there. Pretty sweet. Starting to get some snow on the ground in the middle of the day. That's cool. That is very, very cool. I want more snow, please. And, wait, where'd the sodas go? Wait, did I not take sodas out? What did I do wrong there? I feel like I took some soda. I don't know. Must have missed something obvious. So I went back and watched the video and I was like, I did take sodas out of there, right? I did. But what happened was I had the beer on the search. That's why I didn't see any of the sodas. All right. Energy drinks, soda cans. Water bottle, more energy drinks. A little bit of wine. Why not? Why not? We have some rotten food. Let's put that in there. Okay, now where are we going to go loot? So somebody said that the Maple Mart in Dannemora, I know exactly where it is, it makes a really good base. Now, I know I've been there, but I don't remember, like, really noticing that it would make a good base. But, you know, maybe it will. We'll definitely go check it out, and then we'll loot some stuff in that area. Why am I so heavy? Oh, limestone. That'll do it. That'll do it. Let's go ahead and put some limestone down. It's too heavy for chests. And more limestone. There we go. Pick that up. Place that down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. And we're going to go there. We're going to do put similar. And put similar. We got some wood planks and some scrap. I'll put that in here. I'll just put the scrap in there. I have been... Basically what I do is when I have a bunch of scrap, I come over to here and I just dump it in here. And eventually I'm going to have to remove everything from there and organize it. But for now, that is just fine. Let's see what else we have that we don't need. Whiskey, bandages. No, it looks pretty... Oh, here we go. Got some stuff in there. So I have some cast iron pans. And I usually keep those over here. So put similar. Put similar. I have a muck tub. I have a couple tubs on me. As well as a code lock. Okay. Okay, I should be just about ready to go. I'm just going to grab a couple things of food. And we should be good. Oh, man, look at this. Freaking snow on the ground. So it's a little bit late in the day. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to sleep. I usually do not mind going to sleep because I'm kind of trying to push the days ahead. I want to get into the meat and potatoes of winter, the freezing cold winds and snow and all that kind of stuff. So I got no problem sleeping a little bit early. 12 hours, another 4 hours. We are a little hungry and thirsty. When I do go out, though, I lock everything up. Hold on, let's listen. Here, listen. Beep, 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 beep. I love it. Freaking love it. All right, I was going to do laundry today, but nah, I don't feel like doing it. Just like real life. Let's shoot a little bit of pool. Oh, man, I really want a pool table. Anyway, there's one thing. Oh, yeah, I want to talk about the origins of my name, Cage848. I meant to talk about it a couple episodes ago. I totally forgot. You guys helpfully reminded me. So we will talk about that on the way out to the... What is it called again? The Maple Mart. Supposed to be a really good place for a base. I remain unconvinced, but we'll see. I don't remember, like, thinking anything about it when I was there. But who knows? Maybe it is a good place for a base. We'll just kind of have to see. Alright, we're going to get nice and hydrated. Right, and then we're going to take a look here. Looking good. You know what? Before I head out, I would like to take a quick look at my water supply. Because I do use this amount of water. You don't have to clean yourself as much as you should have to. I feel like the clothes and... yeah, it's starting to fall down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, we got a lot in there. We're doing alright. I could boil a lot of it. It won't be a problem. Let's see the last one. Okay, fair enough. All right, the origins of the name Cage848. So when I was younger, I was in a band called Cage. I played bass, and then I moved on to rhythm guitar. And oh boy, okay, come on, there we go. So yeah, I was in a band called Cage, and that's where I got that name from. I kind of took that name for myself. 848. Okay, so when I was a kid, let's go ahead and put our jacket on. So when I was a kid, I think I was like 18. I was like, sitting in my bedroom, really bored. I must have been, no, I couldn't have been 18 because I had my license at 18 and I wouldn't have been so bored. It must have been 16 or 17. And, I don't know, maybe it was 18. I did get my license late. I got it like when I was 18, so maybe it was right before I got my license. Anyway, I'm sitting in my bedroom, I'm bored as heck, just nothing to do. I was poor. So we didn't have any, like, I didn't have cable. I didn't have any video game systems. I think I had an SNES, Super Nintendo, which came out in like 92. So this is like 95. So it was really old. I didn't have any real good games for it. I didn't really care about the games that were in it. So I was just sitting there, I was really bored, in my bedroom. This is before the internet. This is before, a lot of that stuff that, kids today enjoy. So I was just bored. So I'm sitting on my bed, and I'm laying off the side of my bed, and my head was upside down. And I just happened to look over at my alarm clock, and it was 8:48 at night, right? So I'm looking at the alarm clock, and I'm like, 8:48 is really interesting, because it was a digital alarm clock. So if you look at... Here, hold on. going up that way. Okay, so if you look at an alarm clock upside down, it's digital 848. Upside down says 8H8. So then I was like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. H is the 8th letter in the alphabet. And I thought that was really just, I don't know, kind of interesting. So I took the number 848 for my own. I just thought it was a cool number because upside down it says 8H8 and H is the 8th letter in the alphabet. So I always thought it was an interesting number. And that's why 848. Nobody would have guessed that, not in a million years. I've told the story before. People who've been on this channel for a while knew what it was about. But then I was supposed to talk about it and I forgot to talk about it. So people were like, hey, Cage, you're supposed to talk about that thing and now you're not talking about it. By the way, I'm trying to hit the brakes here. And they don't work. Well, actually, they work probably a little bit better than they should. But I'm also seeing frost on glass, which is pretty cool. Kind of appreciate that. And this is it, man. Winter Wonderland. I love it. I love it. I just can't see the road, so I don't want to make the turn. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to see the road. That's cool, though. I wonder if this snow is going to become more of an issue, driving in it or whatever. I would imagine it would. I think I have all-weather tires on my vehicle though, so it should be okay. I don't know if this thing's gonna crash or not. And it's a little bit easier to see the animals, which is pretty interesting. Maybe if you're gonna go hunting, you might want to do it in the winter. Although I'd imagine, like, theoretically there shouldn't be as many well, I mean, I think deer are pretty active in the winter, right? I'm pretty sure they are. You know? I remember like seeing deer tracks and stuff in the snow. Oh, I don't have my sniper rifle or my bow. Okay, never mind, keep going. People are like, what are you steering with when you're holding the gun out the window? Also, like, I'm shooting forward, which really shouldn't work because it would break out the windshield. Yeah, I mean, if you shoot forward, you should, like, blow out the windshield, and then there should be, like, cracks in your way, and you can't really see that well, and you have to kind of replace it or whatever. I think that'd be pretty cool. You could tie it into the chassis, I guess, if you really wanted to. Oh, this is nice, man. This is nice. Freaking Winter Wonderland. Heck yeah. I kind of like snow in real life as long as I don't have to drive in it. And it's not that, like, I'm a bad driver. I'm a really good driver in snow, but everyone else is a bad driver. I know. Sure, Cage. I've seen you drive, Cage. I'm not impressed. No, like, I'm really, really good at driving in the snow. Although it's very, I don't know, panic-inducing. It's tense. Intense. And tense. So we gotta make the right here. Come through here. Okay, yeah, hey man, if you guys ever have an idea for a cool base, let me know and I'll go there and check it out. You know? Because I wanna know where all the cool bases be at. Second left. When I'm done taking a look at the what's it called? The something Mart? The Maple Mart? It's so weird. Sounds like a store in Canada. Oh, hey, welcome to the Maple Mart, eh? I don't know, I can't do Canadian. All I can say is A. That my Canadian accent begins and ends with just saying A all the time. Or a boot. What's in a boot? That's about it. That's about all I got. Yeah, it's really hard to see the road. You know what? That makes sense too, because it's not like there's anyone plowing the road, so. Keep going until we can't go no more, and then we're gonna make a right. I gotta keep a lookout for some billiard balls. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Well, like I said, it's hard to see the road. I do love the dollar store, man. The dollar store is the best. It's the only place I could find the gloves. Although I haven't had frostbite yet, so... I do have some gloves with me, though, in an emergency. I don't know how you would treat frostbite. I'd imagine you just kind of wrap it up in bandages. Alright, so this right here, people said this is his S-tier base. It's got everything you will ever need. Let's take a look. You can see the glass so much easier when there's frost. Somebody said that having your zombies always on run doesn't really make the game any more dangerous. I don't know. It feels more dangerous to me. Like, I mean, I'm handling it, but it's scary. Refill tires. Oh, okay. So that's nice. Got a piece of a wall. Oh, it's got some good defenses up here, you know. This stuff will protect you until you get your own defenses up. I'm a big fan of the walls in the game. These are not as good, but you know what? It's a good set of defenses to keep you safe while you're gathering the resources for that stuff. So it's got a lot of propane. Freaking zombies. Yeah, a lot of propane. Holy crap. Go. It's probably got a generator of its own as well. There's a lot of room here too. What you would do is you would start right here. And is that a road? Yeah, it is. So you'd make the wall going around here. You'd put a gate right here. And then you'd have the wall going around this whole thing right here. And like come around here. You'd eventually destroy the chain link fence. And then you'd have the wall come through here. Put another gate. Come over this way. Hold on. Take care of some business. It is on the edge of the map, which kind of sucks. But it is also really close to Dannemora and all of the sweet goodies within. I'd probably have the wall come out here as well. Maybe just encompass this whole thing. I don't know. Maybe. And then you would definitely have it come over here. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this doesn't seem that bad. I don't know how it checks off all the boxes because there's no water. There's no water supply. But it should have a generator. Let's go on the roof and see. It's obviously got gas. There you go. It's obviously got gas, which is cool. It's got this right here, which this does have to be hooked up, by the way, in order to keep things frozen, but that will keep your stuff frozen. It doesn't hold a lot of food, but it's nice until you get the actual freezers up. Let's go on the roof. Oh, it does have a generator. Okay. So we got gas, propane, generator, plenty of room. The only thing I don't like about it is there's no bedroom. There's no, like, homely house type thing, and, like, that's a big deal for me. It might not be a big deal for everybody, but it's kind of a big deal for me. Boy. Look in here, see what else we got. Right. Actually, you know what? You could turn this into a bedroom slash kitchen. I mean, you got a refrigerator, you got a sink, you got a microwave. Okay. You got some storage here for clothes. A bathroom, which isn't that necessary. I feel like you should have to go to the bathroom now. So we can kill this guy. That's what you get. That's what you get. Okay. Oh, it's got a walk-in freezer too. All right. All right. S tier. You know, I would probably turn this into a bedroom, and then have this over here be the kitchen. S tier. I'm giving it the S tier, guys. 2 thumbs up. S tier. I don't know if it checks off all the boxes. It doesn't have a house with like cozy rooms and stuff, and it doesn't have a water, like that big water supply. So it doesn't have everything, but I think it has enough to be S tier. Good call on this place. I'm still gonna live on Calico Farms, but this is still pretty cool. I like the fact that it's got its own generator. Very nice. Can you open these? I don't think so. Yeah. I guess not. Alright, where would we like to go next? I decided to come onto the roof so I could look at the map without getting interrupted by zombies attacking me every 2 seconds. When they can hear you, see you, smell you, whatever, from so far away, they find you. Like, they all find you. It's actually pretty fun. And I also like the idea of not having the setting from day one I like the idea of the zombies getting more dangerous as the game goes on. As you get stronger, so do they. You know, it's a pretty cool idea. I'm really happy with the way I did it. And let's just go down this way. There's gonna be some kind of like depot over here. I don't remember. Whoa, that's not good. Okay, why can't I move? There we go. Dude, it's almost like they're not dying when I hit them. I want to run these sons of bitches over. There you go. They're pissing me off. That's what you get. Aha! Suck it, nerds. Ugh. It's exactly what it would be like, though. You know what? All those bodies, they would cause you to be able to stop move as fast as you might like to. So, all right. So yeah, there was like a depot over here. The Clinton Correctional Storage, and I think I looted everything. But I'm gonna go over there anyway and check. It's a really good spot to loot if you haven't looted it in your world. There's gonna be a lot of car parts over here, if I remember correctly, and just tools and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure how to get over here because I can't see the road. Oh, this looks about right. All right, cool. Let's clear it out. Ah, what you get. And what do we have in here? Okay, probably shouldn't be snow on the ground in here. Well, I guess the door is open, but still, maybe. There should be some snow right here, but not deep inside this place. Yeah, I've probably looted everything here. Although, you know what I think happened is I was looting here, but then I got, like, encumbered, so I left. But I don't know, I'm seeing everything's looted. That's okay. It's still a good place to show you guys. Like, I'm telling you, it's a really good place to loot. Yeah, there shouldn't be all this snow inside. Snow on the roof, too. Okay, well, you know, that's a thing. Right, I'm just gonna double check, make sure everything in here's looted. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. Let's come over here and check out this stuff. Did I loot over here too? Oh, I did not. No, maybe I did. Ha! I might have to turn up the zombie damage even more. See, the thing is that the fast zombies are supposed to be, like, dangerous, but the thing is they hit me and I don't like, take any damage. I'm not God mode, am I? Nope, not in God mode. In case you're wondering why I would ever be in God mode, it's because when you move stuff, there's, like, a bug, and sometimes to get around that bug, I'll go into God mode. I know I've mentioned this before, but not everyone watches every video. So at the risk of sounding like a broken record, I'm just letting you know what the deal is. Yeah, they're just not doing enough damage to me. That's a problem. Maybe next episode I'll turn up the damage even more. Got anything back here? Oh, some picnic tables. Think we could blow up that propane tank? I guess we should try, right? Pretty sure the Mythbusters did a thing where if you shoot, like, gas tanks and stuff, they don't actually explode. But this is a video game, so maybe. Nope, I guess not. It looks like it's bulletproof. There you go. Okay. Looks like I've looted everything over here. Would this make a good base? It looks pretty, you know, mid for a base. Not that bad, I guess. Could be pretty interesting. I probably wouldn't live here. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna head home. I got a lot of zombies here. I think I've stirred up the hornet's nest, and we're gonna get out of here because I don't want to deal with them. We did find a really good place for a base, though. That Maple Mart is not bad. It's not bad. They should hang a Canadian flag outside. Can you get a Canadian flag in this game? Probably not, but if I can get a Canadian flag, I'll hang it outside there and make it a base someday. But for now, I still think Calico Farms is my base of choice. This seems really... That was really laggy, like choppy there for a minute, but seems to be okay now. Alright guys, I do think I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.